Yeah, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, depending your time and your location, and also from the platform you are watching. Biafra is my home. We are here to preach the good news of the truth and the truth of the redemption, truth that will give you hope, and the only truth that will make you to understand who you are and where you belong and what you have to do. We have come to preach this gospel with free mind, without grudges in mind, to present the truth to the indigenous people of Biafra, to make them to understand why you must stand on the truth, why you must focus, why you must trust United States of Biafra. That is what we are here to tell you. And at what time do you think that we need Biafra? We need government to be ruling Biafran people. I greet you all once again. Ụmụ ndị Igbo, ụmụ eziokwu, nke echi ya ziri Igbo bụ Igbo biri ikwenụ. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ndụ gị na-eke, ndụ gị n'orie, ndụ gị n'afọ, ndụ gị na nkwọ. Maazị Simon Ekpa, ndụ gị na-eke, ndụ gị n'orie, ndụ gị n'afọ, ndụ gị na nkwọ. Biafra gọọmenti, ndụ unu na-eke, ndụ unu n'orie, ndụ unu n'afọ, ndụ unu na nkwọ. Ka ọmaka mere unu. A sị m n'ụbọchị taa n'ụwa dị ihe a, ka Chukwu oke abịa ma onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye anyị kpọku ya aza anyị, wee na-asị ya otuto, ịja mma, mbuli elu dịbara ya site n'ugbu a wee ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Ihe ma anyị ji wee kelee ya bụ na ọ bụ eze ndị eze, na ọ na-ahụ na ihe na-ahụ na nzuzo, na sọọsọ ya mara ihe dị ọbụ mmadụ n'obi, sọọsọ ya mara ihe anyị na-eche, sọọsọ ya mara ebumnobi anyị na ihe anyị chọrọ. Wee na-asị gị ribe ekele, ribe ije mma, ribe mbuli elu, ụzana n'elu kasị elu dịrị gị Chukwu oke abịa ma onye nyere anyị ndụ. N'otu aka ahụ ka m na-asị gị Chukwu oke abịa ma lee n'obi anyị, obi egbepụrụ ka anyị ji wee bịa, obi emere ntiwa. Ihe anyị bịara bụ na anyị bịara ịrịọ gị na anyị chọrọ ka anyị nwere onwe anyị pụọ n'aka iro, n'aka ndị iro, na anyị chọrọ nwere onwe nke United States of Biafra, nke ndị gị bụ ụmụ gị n'eziokwu ka anyị na-ekwu okwu ya. Wee na-asị gị bịa mere anyị ya. Anyị ejeela Finland wee rịa declare Biafra. Biafra nke ahụ eso wee gbuo nna nna anyị ha, gbuo nne nna anyị ha. Biafra nke ahụ anyị na-akwado ime ncheta nke ndị egburu n'agha na echi na tomorrow na-abịa abịa. Wee sị gị ka mkpụrụ obi niile anwụrụ, ka ịkpolie ha ka ha bido were kwakwa ọgụ Biafra wee nwere onwe anyị. N'ihi na ọ bụrụ na esi ha gaa na ndokwa, ha ga nọghị na-ezuru ike, anyị ga-esi na ya na anyị. Mana ọ bụrụ na ha bịa nọnyere anyị, ha lụrụ anyị ọgụ na mmụọ, n'ihi na ha nche niile buru egbe baa n'ime ọhịa. Ọ ha nwa ndị niile anwụ n'oge agha, ọ dị hero and heroes, iko nsọ niile na ndị otu ha niile, na mgbochi ọya ka ọgwụgwụ ya, na waka waka na ndị ọzọ niile. Their spirit has raised up to fight for Biafra people. Ọ ha nwa na-agbara Biafra liberation egbe n'ime ọhịa. Ọ bụ ha our mens na-agba, kama na ọ bụ ndị nna nna anyị batara n'ime ọhịa nọ na-echekwaba ụmụ, na-ekpuchi ụmụ dịka ọhụrụ na-ekpuchi ụmụ ha. Sa wee sị Chukwu oke abịa ka igbuchite Nnamdi Kanu n'aka ndị iro bụ mba ndị Zuu. Ekwekwana ka ha were poizin, n'ihi na ha afọ na kesi ya na ha elu ozugbo. Ekwela ka e nwee poizin ọbụla nke ha ga-enye ya ga-adị ire. Ekwela ka ha were ya pụta onye gbajiri ya pụta na onye ahụ expose. N'otu anyị na n'aka Simon Ekpa nke Finland ji wee na propaganda ka o si amasị, wee na-agba Finland gọọmenti ka ụnụ hapụ Maazị Simon Ekpa aka. Chukwu oke abịa ma mere anyị ihe ọ na-azọ bụ ihe a ga-eme ka e wee kwụsị mkpafu ọbara nke a na-akpafu kwa ụbọchị na Biafra land, ka ụmụ mmadụ wee kwụsị ifu na Biafra land. Ọkwụ na-abịa ihe onye nchele na ya wee na-asị gị mere anyị dịka o si bụ nzube gị, mere anyị dịka o si bụ uche gị. Wee sị gị ka ị wee mee na ụmụ gị atakwa n'ahụ dịka o si dị anyị n'obi, ka ị wee mee ka Biafra wee bịa ngwa ngwa, ka ị wee ghara ịnwụ. Ihe na ịdị egwu onye ezi omehụ ihe ọjọọ. M na-asị gị biko Chukwu okike abịa nke pụrụ ime niile, ihe anyị rịọrọ gị bụ n'ụbọchị echi anyị na-eme ụbọchị eme ncheta nke ndị niile egburu egbu, nke ndị niile Naịjirịa gọọmenti jiri bọmbụ tụọ, nke ruo ndị egburu n'ụbọchị nke taa anyị nọ na-enwe, na-asị ka mkpụrụ obi ha niile bilie ma lụbara anyị ọgụ, Kambo Hani Libutra knows when I said, Chupo, Capri, Meradico, see, Lusberg, and Abu and Canyon wine. My way, Yogi, Namishna, Silly Bico. Also, than Kaisi may make a bag right in my hand, my Mecca, Yosha. Here in India, Kashkata, when I silly, Chupo, Pique, Abiam, Yamer, and I watch Poor Abiam. He said, yes. Umundibo, Umobia Freke, Lemon, note. Achim Koye, Yamegini, Yazre. Emana Kishi never the roads both. Emily Haho, because he would equal my him or him. So, also, if you be home, you get Menemo. As you come soon, please like and share this program. That is what. And subscribe on this YouTube channel. This is 3 things I want from your hand to prove that now. In platform, anywhere now, come away to him, wherever. And the way of Patran, him, or more beam, Nashim Patran. And also, naturally, no money in one government. Opposing ban IPO, opposing ban individual people. Come on, anywhere, young question, all in here means you are second dating on the so about so easy. Money make a matter for the let make a common understanding. Born in my him, when I will have a common. All that common wisdom, can he need a chief, Cambria can she try. Now he Pesremo, Cambria can make him. Pick a one nigga. When I see the because you would not give an ice on Obata, or what the one you are going over or bossy, and you could you are or come back won't be after my aunt read 2 share, but one more thing from me, matter from more on a memo kangara is weak. So, neighbor Niru, Gilly be so quite to Emily is so no starter. Ghana, check is so couldn't enjoy any over start. It's very important. And now you look at it and you think about it. And that you understand why I choose that particular topic today and why that topic is going to help all of us. Why? This is the time we need to have a government of Biafran people, which is only hope for the Biafran people. Why do I think that this is a time for us to have Biafran governments led by human beings, not by animals? Also led by those who understand the meaning of governments. Also led by those who can +1 and -3 and get 4. It's a time. This is a time that all of us has to come together. But if you can't come together, like our Tobias said, go and fight for your own freedom. We meet in Biafra land. No, no, okay, one produce the water, give baby. Manea blows the water, near get baby. Tata. All we have kind of no kumoro one kind of. As no game, no, I have kind of no kumoro one. He not to hear me no kumoro one kind of. Can you know you were born each other? Now, yeah, but time for us to have a government. And why do we need to try government this time around? Because we said one thing in Nigeria, our forefathers have seen solidarity. And today, Sowore and his group of some people see they're seeing solidarity. They are still doing what? Singing solidarity. In the midst of them singing solidarity, what is the gain? The same thing our their forefather was doing, that is what he's still doing. That is what thing. He never tried another different thing in your life in Nigeria except protest and solidarity. But when you try another different thing in what we are doing, the way Nigeria is now is not revolution and protest can solve the problem. But yes, but it may solve the problem if people take it serious. Because when you sit down and look at all this that is happening, you find out that the one thing is very paramount and one thing is very important in all that is happening. So, my fellow Biafrans, checking on things that why we need Biafra government right now, and is only hope for the real Biafrans. It's only hope for the Biafra Liberation Army to come out from bush. For how many years are they going to remain in the bush? If we don't have a government, how could they come out? And if they come out, what will be the face? What will be their fate? These things that you need to come and think on your own. That you don't need me to come and tell you to think about it. That you don't need me to come and let you know why, as this time we are into, we needed a government. If there is a time that needed a government, is this time we are into. Why do I say so? We have tried a lot of things. We have tried Ojukwu time without arrangements. And we see where it ends and how it moves. Do you get me? Because what you are looking for is not far from you. But what is that thing that is going to bring it out? You know, it's like when a company gives you an apartment, you understand? Because of the owner of the apartment, they can do what? They can come to that apartment, remove it, and remove you anytime they want it. But if it is your own, nobody will come there to remove you. So when you sit down and look at everything that is going on, you find out that the only thing like Nigeria government, people starting from time of Fela, and Fela has said that Nigeria is not working, and the people start doing protests, people start singing solidarity. After since over 1914, they are still singing solidarity. They have tried solidarity, they have tried protest, they have tried to vote out the bad governors, the bad president. Does it work? It's not working for over all these years. Then what will work is what I'm going to tell you now. And what will make it work is what? And how do we go about it? And how do we understand these things that I'm talking about? That all this that is happening for us to do what? Move forward. So, my fellow dear friends, the things that we have tried in Nigeria and we left Nigeria and people are still trying today, is it working for them? The answer is no, it's no longer working for them. Do you understand? If solidarity cannot work for them, if protest cannot work for them, and voting all the bad governors cannot work for them, and next president, what do you think is gonna work for them? That is for them. Then for you and I, we have carried placards, shout all manner of name. Enya nyi Biafra wanting to ganye me ya kodima. Enya nyi Biafra wanting to. Chukwu okike anyị na na biko senya nyi Biafra mobe. We have, I have. If you go to my Facebook page, I am that first person ever who in entire my area that do protest and stream the protest live on Facebook. We have do all manner of things about this Biafra. Ojukwu started without having a government at his time. He started because of his military that he can do it. That is true. And today what happened? Nigeria government dragged him what? Down. Nigeria government refused him. He fought until he get tired, and he doesn't want his people to be continue killing more. Then he surrendered. At his last 2 words before he departed on this world, he said in open gathering, he said, "Let my people go." Let what? Let my people go. He also said that this Biafra I fought for, I did not get, will come from what? Diaspora. That is why all the whole thing that we are doing today is coming in diaspora. Now, for you to know, we Ojukwu wife is there. Today, what is he doing? He is working against what his husband believed on. Because when his husband was fighting, like the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting, and the wife don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alive, that is how Bianca Ono never wanted Ojukwu alive, but he made it alive. You know, if wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can tell him, forget about this Biafra thing, let's go, you were king of Afari, go and collect it, they are waiting for you. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said what? Satan, get behind me. And he moved. Do you understand? Because whenever you look at this thing that is happening and the other way around, you think it can be turned around this way or it can go no. You must find what is working for you and what is available for you. For we, please, if there is noise on background, I want someone to let me know if there is noise on my background. If there is no noise, if it's okay, I want someone to help me to confirm. If my other Tina is still here, please help me to confirm. Is there a noise on my background? Now, when we are telling you that this time we are into is time we have a government. Now, if my father in Nigeria carry a placard and singing solidarity, and what happened? Nothing has been done. I was born, I also sing solidarity. Nothing was what? Then when is it going to be okay? Is it over my dead body? That I will stop? Then after that, my sons and my daughters will also start singing solidarity. Do you understand? This is on Nigeria part, is what I'm telling you. I use them as an example. And in our people said, when is Obi going to be a man? When? Is it every year Obi is a boy? Every year Obi is a boy. Please, I want someone to help me confirm on a comment section if there is noise on my background, please. Now, when you sit down and look at all these things, that if you really want to understand what I'm saying, you think of your father and Nigeria government and what things they did and how it did not work out. Easy on my own time is going to work. Then I have to find out what is working for me and what is going to make it easy for me. Are you getting what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Because the only way in this movement that we have done all those things that Nigeria, who sings solidarity, has done to themselves, that we have adopted the same method of madness. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because all these things are very important for you to know. All these things are very important. When is it appropriate time for this? When I went to school, time of your test, you know. Time of your exam, you know that people take exam more serious than time of test. Because they say, that thing I didn't get when I was doing my test, in my exam I will get it. So, I want us to interact. I want us to know one thing. In my comment section, I see one other Tina. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, my sister. The fire down of when you heard her speak, you know that there is a fire on her mouth, and the fire of the truth, not fire of lying, not voice of lying, the voice that is always say truth. So they will one other Tina. May Elohim protect you, bless you, and guide you. Enemy will never see you. Even if they come, they will come and pass until you finish what you are doing. So, going back to what we are discussing, we have started from Ojukwu, and see he doesn't have a government. It's only him and Philip F. Young and few individuals who believe in him, and they did wonders. Oh. I said what? They did wonders in their own time. After that, Ojukwu find out what happened and how it's gonna be. Then, as an intelligent man, they said, he who fights and run live to fight for tomorrow. But he who goes there 24 hours to fight He's gonna lose it. Yes. So, my people, when you sit down, like the way I sit down, or you on your own time, or any time, or anywhere, you look at what is happening. You find out that the only thing we need now is what? Government. So, when you look at all these things that is happening, you come to realize there is things that needed to be done. And one of those things that needed to be done at the time we are into, the era of Ojukwu without government has left. The era of Mazo was Wazirike without government is gone. The era of Ojukwu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without government also again. It's only on the era of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we have a government. And in common way, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that our people will give us mandate to declare our independence. Today, if they ask you, did the any mandate be given to people? Yes, over what? 100 people. When we look at it the other way around, why are we doing this government? Government speak a language that the fellow government understands. That is why I said we are no longer in the era of group, of IPOB group, or IPOB this or IPOB that. We are in the era of our government. Because it's only this time around that we have tried all these ways with government that this is not working, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could not use it and get Biafra. That is why you will know that the only way that we could have done is what? To have a government that is going to, people are going to run into and believe on it. Let's continue. Then, when you sit down, look at what is happening now. That's why I said this is a time for us to have a government. That's why when I see these individuals who are gullible, who are gossiping, who are making more comments on social media, I ask them, if Obi went to army, come back without boots, could you as well Obi went to army? The answer is no. Until Obi proves that, yes, I went to army. And in which badge? They start asking questions. So, when you see all these gullible, all these individuals, you think they are doing anything. They are not doing anything. This is the right time to have this government. Do you know why you need to have this government? Because of how things are folding in the world and how the world look at things. There is a paper you will send to America or EU today, and when that part of that remains unknown to them, they will say no. But when he said it's from United States of Biafra, number one, they want to know who is this guy. They want to know how many there are and why is it happening. So in terms of all this that is happening, then you realize that the only way, the only one thing that we have never tried as Biafran people is what? Government. Now let's try the government. Masob is in our group. I ask you a question that sometimes ask an answer. When do we think that is the right time for the government? For me, I said that this is the right time for the government. Because the way things are happening, the only government speaks to government, group speak to group. We have been in Masob, we have been in IPOD, we have been in Autopilot, we have been in the bridge, and we are now in the United States of Biafra. That's what will be asked to declare. And they will choose a date and they vote a name that we are going to answer. This government is going to answer. A name that this country is going to bear. So the government can be under the government and rule the people. This is how it works. Please, it's very important that you like, you share, and you comment, because it's going to keep me busy more. So from there, I will also have another thing to interact with you this evening. Is the time to have Biafra government? This is the time. Because this Biafra government is going to help us. This Biafra government is going to make us to those areas we are lacking, those areas that they say that we are not organized, like when they asked late Yaradua, late Bulgaria, the former president of Nigeria, He said, don't ask him what about IPO. He said, no, allow those people, let them go organize themselves in one body and come out. For me, he's talking about this government that we have formed today. Because if he's alive still today, or if he's available today, we would have told him, look at it, and they cannot do anything about it. So for you, who look at it now, do you know that if we don't have government now, after this era, it's going to have help, it's going to be very heavy on us to talk about Biafra. And through that way, many people will be what? Killed. Many people will be what? Sentenced in prison. A lot is happening. And inside the lot that is happening, what are you doing on your own? What is your take home? What do you need to support to do? Is it not to support the government that we never have? Eh? Is it not the time for us to have the government? It's not the time for us to have people that when we go under this name, the world will recognize us. Is it on breed that we're going to end it? Now, when they said they don't want government, somebody who fall back and somebody who is underground, what is the difference? You fall back, I am underground. Tell me what is the difference between these two things? Is there anything different about them? They are the same work, they are the same people. That is why they can fall back. That is why. So when you sit and look at all these things and people are gossiping about this government, you ask them, for how many years that in this Biafra that Obi is going to be a man of being continuously being a boy? Because that is what they are doing. That is how I'm seeing them. That is it. Is the government is only can set us free. His government is what we're going to send petition and every down thing that is going to help us in this movement for us to get everything we want right. Now some people are here fighting the government that we never had before, and there are times like this that the people like country are trying to triumph over Toby, that we need to prove him that we are not a group, we are not individual, we are your citizen. That Simon is your citizen. A citizen under who? A citizen that is command a high volume people that said we want him, not that you people want. Now that people are feeling what they are doing, if we don't have a government and somebody wants to present Biafra people as a group, and they will say yes, it's true, but because of the government, anything they do to him, they will be looking at the government to know what the step of the government and what they are planning. Biafra people, my people, the time we are into is very critical. If you are not seeing it from that perspective, that means you are not here with us. And also that means that you don't understand anything. My people, let us ask ourselves a question. Why did a child graduate from a school? Why not that child remaining from year to year in one class or that the same school? Why do you have 6 years to graduate? Eh? I am asking a question. When are Obi is going to be a man? Whenever Obi continuously remaining Obi, he can never be a man. So we are going to be, whenever Obi becomes a man, he will have challenges. That is what we face in today. That is what our government is facing. So we are no longer Obi, we are a man in this movement. What makes us a man is a lot of things that we have to look into. Start looking from time of Ojuku, start looking from time of Fowazurike, start looking from time of Mazin Nandekan, start looking from time of IPOB one Nigeria, start looking from time of Mazin Nandekan, start looking from time of autopilot till this moment we are. When are we going to have our own government? And what is the meaning of what we are fighting? If they can bring a government, then you are against the government. You want to still remain in bridge. Why don't you remain in that in Masob? Why do you follow Master Simon but move from IPOD to autopilot? Why don't you then bring your ass back to autopilot? Yes, my senior comrade, the most intelligent man, the good analyzer, Kai Report, I see you. I greet you, my brother. You are doing well. Please continuously doing this good work for the real Biafran people. From here, it's good evening, sir. My comrade, I salute you. My brother. Thank you so much for saying hello to me. I am grateful and well honored for seeing Kai Report in my platform. Please, if you are not on Kai Report platform, you are missing something. If you are not on Kai Reports, you are missing a lot of knowledge, a lot of exposition. They are there more than me. Imana onye rụkwara ego na onye ahụ rụkarị gị, ndị nke a bụ ndị rụkarị m n'ọrụ. Please go there, make your own contribution, put your comments, like and share all his program, because na ọ na-agba nwaanyị isi ọcha ọtọ. Kai Report na-agba nwaanyị isi ọcha ọtọ, like the way humble and say abụ ya ọtọ. Ndị adịghị ekwe ya group mate week. Now going back, yes, I see my brother Oliver Ozo. Good evening, my brother. I greet you from here. Good evening. Shkuoka Biama, bless you and protect all of us. Shkuoka Biama, ask for that. He said, now moving forward, the government of the people by the people. No, we have to change a little bit because of these fallback plan, not bridging people. A government is a group of people who lead a country or a nation. This is my new ideology by myself, not by anybody. You might do not believe on it. You might, but this is, you might don't like it, but this is mine. A government is a group of people who gather together, who the people of the country choose for them to rule and govern them. To govern a nation is a government. Because without us having a government, we are still remain where we are, and we can never get to the end of where we are going. That's why I said a time like this is the only time we need what? A government that can come for us. The government that will make all Biafra Liberation Army come out from the bush. If Bridgie can bring Biafra Liberation Army out, let them do it. Let us see. For you that they are deceiving you. For you, when you look at yourself, you think they are doing something. They are gossiping. Today they will gather on tomorrow, the Rama platform. Before this day, if not that this government, led by the Composer Rabeze, have something to present to the world, should tell the world how organized we are, to show the world our first embassy, instead of being mission and being liaison offices. And where is it happening? In America. In America, Washington, D.C. That place that if you go to America, you never reach one, you never go to America. And these individuals are deceiving you, and you want to. I am not asking you to not believe in them, because that is kind of human being you are. But it's only government can present a document, and the government will recognize it. Do you know that? Even when you send a letter to a government as a group, they can. Let me give you an example. When you are doing an occasion, as somebody even working in a group, in a government, and you send a letter to another government of a state or of a country, the whole government of people will not come. They will send representative on behalf of the government. So I want to know the impact of government. And why we need government in what we are doing right now, in the area we are. Why? That's why I said this is the best time to have this government. Because when you do it as an individual, they will kidnap you, they will kill you, and label you a leader of a terrorist group. But when you make the intention of being of the people, then they will understand what is happening and what you are doing. Why do you think that they're fighting the government? Why do you think they don't want the government? Because they want to continuously make you, they want to continuously telling you that
They are more relevant, more than you and I. They want to prove to you how wisdom and how intelligent and how they are the best they are. How they want the enemy of their people to only recognize them and to see them as those who are well meaningful to you, those who have sense. No, because of I open YouTube where I can talk free does not mean that I know more than you. But when it comes to common sense, we say, let us combine our common sense up and plus 1 and 2. No, that is it going to be 3 or 1 and 2? Is it going to be 1? These people are people who say that 1 plus 1 is 1. They never say that 1 plus 1 is 2. And they didn't even believe that 1 plus 1 is 2. Because if they believe, they are moving forward. But once they said is 1, they are falling back. Our government is right time that is very imperative. That is very important that we have a government who represents Mazen Nandekan, who will submit a letter, who will submit a document on behalf of these Biafran individuals who have been leading us as a group before. Because when I sit and think of all this shenanigans going on social media, why do they don't want this thing? I ask myself, why do they leave Nigeria and go to abroad? Why they don't want you to experience what they're experiencing? Why do they want you, like this way I'm experiencing 24 hours straight where I am now, that I don't want you to enjoy it in Biafra land? So, we really need what? Government. It's only in this government that everything will change. It's only in this government is what we do what? Guide and protect the Biafran people. And it's only in this government that our border will be secured. If Ogenkere said that what we need is bridge, Radio Arama said that what we need is fallback, let them bring Biafra Liberation Army out. Let them do that. That is why you can't use bridge and pretend to read documents. Bridge was meant to live for us, we Biafrans, not for the world. What meant for the world is to present them a document that we are United States of Biafra. That is the document the world will appreciate and look into it and see. And you look at it today, a lot of things is happening. And instead of them to find a way, the Pan-African list led by that man from Kenya, to make us understand that all the killings that is happening in Biafra land, they are not documented in any archive or in any system to prove it. That is just a mere story. Now the government has come to put those things at the end. The government is here to make sure that our story goes to an archive. Our government is here to make sure that everything is okay. That is why the government is very important. That is why that is only what we need at this moment of time. That is why that for me, only Biafra government is what we really need to stand on with right now to make that we get where we are going. To free all the Biafran people in different prisons. It's only this government will free them out without payment. Do you know that people since 2015 they are in prison till today? I'm talking to you, they never come out. You know that since 2020, the people are still in prison in different underground cells. That is the worst part of it. Go to Anambra. They have their own Atoka. They have. Go to every other state in Imo State, see underground. Go and see how our people are perishing. Go and see how our youth are dying. Who is going to bring them out? It's mainly we declare Biafra. With this name of Biafra, and we defend our land. They can come out and do something. Child, our people are suffering. When I went to one of the underground cells to bring out a person, child, that is the day I cried. That is part of that make me to quit to serve Nigerian government. See how people are inside that underground. If I stand, you sit. If you sit, if I sit, you stand. Even at the midnight, our people, our youth, our people, because of Biafra, are suffering. The suffering is too much. That is how some will die. They will just throw them away. And I have told you that if you have somebody that is mixing under Nigeria government, please, if you are from other states, go to Oka and look for your person. If you are from Imo State, go to Enugu and look for that person. If you are from Anambra, go to Abia to look for that person. If you are from Calabar, you have to go back to very sorry. Oh my God! See, when they pick from your state, or are you talking about the center Abuja? You see all this said. Go to Osobo today, please. Go and see our youth, what they have turned them into, and what they are doing. Go and see how they are languishing. Do you know that today, that if all these inconsequential, all these lunatic, all these morons that are making noise today could have come together with the level that Dr. Ngozi Orebeze used to declare Biafra, for now we could have won everything and we could have chased them away as a government. That's why I told you that what we need this time is a government who will respond to government of the world, not bridge, not individuals. Time of individual has gone. We can't continue like that. We are not going to continue. That's why I said the time we are into is now and or never. Now that we need what? Biafra government. So please, my fellow Biafrans, try and understand that now, after going to school, you could not show your results when others are showing their own. You didn't go to school. And if you're a type who will say, oh, they put it in a small letter, you did not write any exam, and you did not pass any exam. And if Obi went to army and come back home without boots, he didn't go to army because he must, and others. So we have to think twice. We have to support our government. That is only we can think twice, by supporting the government, by you believing that moving forward is life, but going back is what? Unable are waiting for you. When we sit, when we realize, when we look at things that we have to do to make sure that our people understand aspect of government, time will come. But for now, we need this government like we need it. My people, if they can continuously deceiving you because of you want yourself to be deceived, but if you don't want to be deceived, you know the right thing to do. In this movement we are, I am not asking you not to follow whoever you want to follow, because this movement right now is like a market where you go, you choose the kind of how much you have and the kind of things you want to buy for yourself. That is how it is. Whatever you buy is what you want. That is how this movement it is. Let me use an okay clause do the example. You know, you have first grade, second grade, third grade, and fourth grade. Anybody who went to get the fourth grade is where your money got you into. You don't have to be blamed. Anybody who, oh my God, that refused to buy the number one, you can never be number one. And for me, you can never give what you don't have. The only government is what we have that we have to support. So they can bring those that is in our mind, and they bring it. Let nobody confuse. Let nobody tell you what to do. Choose what you want to do. Continue standing on evil mandate. Continue. Now, let us see what is happening and why in this government. When they said Obato Obie is leading a terrorist group, did Obato Obie lead inside any terrorism or lead any terrorist group? The answer is no. Obato Obie is a prime minister of what? A nation called United States of Biafra. Not bridge, not group of people. Not because this thing called bridge is what those who have formed cabal, when Obato Obie no here, and Obato Obie told you that they have formed cabal without knowing. Why are they fighting the government? Because the government is doing the right thing. We will go and play some videos and see, and from there we move out from talking about our government. I have made to understand why we need government, but it's only on this government we shall work. Our men inside bush will come outside. It's only on this government we shall work, and things will be better for us. So let us continue working as one body, but also respect each other, and also try to know the real goodness of what is about to come. Because if you know, you will support the government for this, for all these things to come very fast. Let us go and listen for some videos and even dive into what happened to Wia in Nigeria kangaroo courts. And I will tell you how we interrogate people, and how we beat them, and how we tell them what you will do and what you will not do. So a lot is happening, and I want to assure you one thing, that a lot will still happening. So do not be deceived. These individuals we are seeing today gallivanting, they have already planned to form their own group. I don't know. I wanted to what delayed her, because the Otunoke of people to teach her a lesson that she didn't forget in her heart, and that is why her madness is getting more. Otunoke teach another Rama a lesson. That is why her madness are about Ngozi Rabogoro Fulani, Ngozi Chief Trade Staff, Ngozi. That is no. The problem is not you. The problem is her. Eh? So my brother, Isaac Ifani, Isaiah Ifani, I greet you from here. Good evening, my brother. Let us continue. Please like and comment as you come see. So these people, when you will know that you are doing good is when they are talking about you, when they are fighting against you, like the way they are fighting against Ngozi Orebeze. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu said this thing so far so good that if you are doing good, they will be talking about you. They will be fighting about you. Let me know if the video is what I have here. If it is, it has to play it for you to know that Ngozi Orebeze is doing it well. I'm coming. 1 minute. Not this one. I am looking for because I know I followed it on somewhere.
If nobody is trying to stop what you're doing,
Get it off,
that means that what you're doing is not effective. If nobody is chasing you to arrest you, that means you're not a freedom fighter. If nobody is trying to stop what you're doing, that means that what you're doing is not effective. If nobody is chasing you to arrest you, that means you're not a freedom fighter. If nobody is trying to stop what you're doing, that means that what you're doing is not effective.
Thank you. Onye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. If nobody, like the way Radio Rama, Fulani Fallback Bridge, One Nigeria list, and all of them are fighting against this government. That is why I say that the government is doing well, and that is why they are fighting to stop the government. If nobody is chasing them, who is chasing nobody? Who is chasing Radio Rama? Nobody. You have to chase who? You know, there were the people that go to the best. But this time around, anybody who stands past it will use his head and carry it. Are you following me? If nobody is fighting you, try to stop what you. Why are they trying to stop the government? Is my question now. This is part of why I choose this topic today. To talk about why we need the government. The government is absolutely doing well. That is why they are fighting. Because the government come to stop the criminality of Chiamaka Ajere stealing from our people. Ogen Kere call him to do account. He will say no. He's going to Washington DC. He is still in Washington DC, even though they hold up at man Simon. Yes. So when you see these individuals that they are claiming what they are not, they are fighting this government because the government is doing good. That is why they are pursuing this government to think that they can bring it down. As Akurawa said, that social media is power. We are going to social media to bring this government down. Today, what's happened? The government has used its little kind of social media and bring these individuals down. They have no way to be found anymore. They only try to make themselves relevant. A cry of a dying horse. Ịma na ọ na-eme nwa eji nọ na-agba fụchụ ọ dịka ọ ga-agbanyụ ọkụ. So when you hear when you heard what Master kind of said here, then you have to understand why you need this government, why they are choosing this government, why they don't want government to exist. That is why when you will know there is what a good job from the side of the government of United States of Biafra. We are no longer British. We are in the time, in the era where we need United States of Biafra to help all fellow Biafras. That is the era where we are. And when you see all these individuals, what are they doing? Nothing except to gossip and ranting and make mockery of themselves. That is what they are doing. Birds of the same that must flock together. You can see that they are gathering together. After they have lied to you, do you understand? They fool with lies and propaganda. That's what they fool with. So for you who had heard what Mazda Nakano said and you are still twisting it, you are still in bridge, continue. That is the kind of market you want to buy. EJ Nemaha just was 4th grade of Okreka. So go and wear it. Go. Because it's your choice, not my choice. It's what you want to do. So let us continue listening to some voice that's going to help us to understand things. Finland, look at the man you are holding.
And everything I am going to be doing, and
now I'm going to Finland. Finland, look at what you are. Look at the person you are holding. The person who has cut all ties from the so-called Nigerian government. Finland, listen. After this talk, I want to forget because I want Finland to hear this. This message is for Finland. Please cut it and make it go viral. This particular area I'm going to repeat without talking for them to know who they are holding. He has nothing to do with Nigeria. He's only fighting to liberate his people. That is all what he's doing. That is it. Nothing. I want to play it, I won't say a word.
Today I denounce Nigeria, and everything I am going to be doing, and like I have done in the past, we continue to do, will be for the best interest of the restoration of Biafra and for the Biafra people. I have no contact. I cut every ties with Nigeria. I cannot be part of a terrorist country. I cannot be part of a country that sponsors the killing of their own people. I cannot be part and proud to call myself Nigeria or even have anything associated with Nigeria. So the fight between the Biafra people and Nigeria from today is the restoration and the total liberation of Biafra people from Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you. Mazi Simon Ebanjoko, my Prime Minister. Yes, so I have big men in all the big men in this house today. I am blessed to have their comments on my comment section. I see, let me start from where I stopped. I see Kele Chuku Eze. Good evening, my person. I greet you, my brother. I see Mazi Biafra Exodus TV. The man with a long swag. The man, when he analyzes, he will be smiling and laughing. Platform ndị eziokwu. Ịma na eziokwu a na-eji oke elu ekwu eziokwu. Ọ bụghị ihe ahụ oge nkere na-eme. No. The only source of Mazi Biafra Exodus TV defeat area by only source of voice and the way he's presenting it. Because if you want to teach a child, you must not use their voice. You can only be singing the child ABCD, use and make a poem. This child will catch up with our Western time. That is what Mazi Exodus Biafra TV is doing. Please, if you never subscribe on this, or anytime you watch this program comes to your own domain, please go and subscribe. Go and subscribe to Biafran Exodus. Before I will go in, yeah, remember the video we just played. Finland, Mazi Simon Ekpa is not inciting anybody. He only fighting for Biafran people. He make it clear to you. Not that he did not make it clear. He make it clear to you. And in Finland, look, now that I know that Finland and there is a store and the Hilton policeman and the deputy who checks them to court right now, they don't have common sense. They are easy to be used. You know, when you think you are white, look at the Nigerian government that use Finland. What Britain refused to do is what Finland did to us. Because Britain know that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrest or kidnap in Britain, that they will not take him, like the way they fight against case of Omaro Duko. Do you understand it? So look at it. Britain waited until they push him out to African country. You see, when people that are these colonialism masters, they have some tricks they use. Britain doesn't want anybody to stay their name. That is why they waited until they pushed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Kenya. And you see, when you are traveling with a passport of a country like Britain to something like Kenya, be a citizen, they know that you are going there because the immigrations will know. So that is why that Britain also give information that he is no longer in our country. You can go and kidnap him now. They use Finland. I see Edith. Okay. Hi, my brother. My sister, I greet you from here. Good evening. After my brother, okay, ZK. In all the this is the one of our brother I see in all the platforms of those who support, those who stand on the truth. Not those, we did not support Ngozi Oramezi. I want you to know that. We support truth and the realization of independence of Biafra, the mandate. That's what we are supporting. And because of she is doing it the way that we think, we will see that she is doing it right. That is why we talk about her and said we must continue to be with her. And someone like me, I believe we couldn't say this on this comment on now. See, I believe in one thing. We are born to make mistake. Anytime you are doing a business, you are not losing. That is not a business for you. If you are doing a business, you will lose, you will gain, you will gain, you will lose. So in this movement, that is why we will say this word. We are born to make mistake, but we are born to learn from our mistake and move forward. So if even though that this government, that this new baby of 6 or 7 months is not getting it right, I will stand here until they get it right one day. Because a one yam zuru oke. Mgbe a na-agụ egwu a na-agụ onye ebe onye ọma. Asị na onwe gị onye ebe onye ọma ma otu. Ma nne gị ọbụ onye ọma. Asị olola nne m abụ onye ọma ma otu. Asị onye ebe onye ọma. Lọsọsọ Kraịst na Chukwu oke abịa igwe bụ ndị ọma. So what happened if there is a mistake from the government? I will stand here until that mistake is being corrected. Do you know, before I go back to Finland, do you know, Finland and Britain, do you know that this mistake has been corrected somehow? We are learning from our past. Obato Obiel learned that he will not travel out from Finland to any country. Because you see, that if Obato Obiel eventually travel out from any country, that Finland will quickly, easily help to kidnap him and bring him back to that we have catch him, come and carry him. That is going to be the same case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Finland could have arrested Mazi Simon. If Mazi Simon eventually step outside from Finland, don't you know that they will kidnap him in all the country? You know, the time they called him to come to India, they want to give you a award. They call him to come to one African country, want to give, he refused. That is why whenever he's on the move, his destination, he doesn't sell it. Because if he eventually, Finland you will expose, because the embassy where you are living know what's happening about and where you are going. So they can also link your information out. Yeah? They can easily do what? Link the information out. So If Finland can arrest Masamanabati today and kept him till today, do you think that if he had moved an inch from Finland, tell me, are they not going to kidnap him? No, check very well. And this is one thing that Britain refused to do. Britain, even when Mazen Nandekano went to Germany, Britain refused to link like Mazen Nandekano because Mazen Nandekano, from his brother who lives in Germany, is where from here he moved to Kenya. And in Finland see there is opportunity to link the information out and they will kidnap him. What is Britain saying about Mazen Nandekano, who has their card that Mazen Nandekano is their citizen? What are they doing? What are they saying? You know why they don't say anything? Because it did not happen in their country. It did not happen in Britain. So they have feel exempted. They feel our hand is not there. It doesn't concern us. That is why, and that is why they are not demanding. Because they know that Smart Simon Ekpa cost Mazen Nandekano, lay a cost on them, and that cost is working on Britain today. And Britain will go down, whether they like it or not. They will divide into pieces very soon. Check very well. If Finland can arrest Mazen Simon Ekpa and be putting him the way they treat him, the way they treat him upon his own citizens, and he make it openly that I do not have any ties with Nigeria. Even the medal he won from Nigeria, he sent it back to Nigeria government to prove I have disowned you. I don't have anything to do with you. Nothing. That the only thing I have is to fight for total outright of independent state of Biafra. That is that. He made it openly. Alexander Stubb, the president of Finland, he knows Simon one-on-one. That is why I asked him, when did Simon become inciting terrorism? When? Is it in your reserve military that Simon is making these things? So, you see how Nigeria manipulated Finland because Finland want to increase their economy. And Nigeria, that is why they say, use what you have, get what you want. Nigeria government feel they can use oil and those level of megawatts they wanted. So from that, they can use it and hold Simon. So they give Finland that thing they want on a platter of gold. So they can easily want the rest Simon today. Because when I sit down to start going far to think all these things, sometimes I ask myself, child, so Britain is, so Finland is like a little baby that they can push around because of Alexander Stubb. The only way Alexander Stubb want to make a world a better place, according to his book that he's going on and sharing to different people, to different countries, is by kidnapping Mazen Nandekano, but deny him his right. Child, Finland. Finland is our enemy, no doubt about that. Let us go to comment section before we go back to some video that I have to play. Even on comment section, I pick from there and also say it. Our brother, after Edith Oge, our brother Moke Ezike said, peace upon the University of Biafra. One day there is peace everywhere. And immediately they remove the eye of Igbo World Congress, the eye of Southeast governors, Radio Rama in this government. Everywhere is calm. One no drejo. And number two, you must understand that is Radio Rama and the other leader, forgot her name. They are the one taking information out. Obatobie said all these things by himself. Not that he sent somebody to come and tell us that he said it by himself. That Radio Rama and what is this shine? They are the one sending information out. Yes, there is peace everywhere. Peace be upon Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. There is peace on her side. That is why she's not panicking. Can you compare Dr. Ngozi Arabeze's voice and Ogen Kre's voice? You will see somebody who is afraid when he is saying something. You know, his voice will be shaking. That is how Ogen Kre is sounding. What he's doing, he doesn't know what he's doing, and he doesn't know where he's going, and he don't know where he will end. Ndewo Omu Ife, all must hail Biafra from Biafra Exodus Television. Please, Omu Ife, Omu Ndibo, please go and subscribe. Go there and be paying attention, because n'eziokwu dị ebe ahụ. Well, after this comment section, I will go another different. In fact, I will come back. So now we have my brother Ezra also. Biafrans, click the like button, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you so much. Onyeziokwu, I greet you. I said you are my senior comrade. I throw away my cap for you. Thank you so much. We have Ani Nation. Udo derege nwanne m jisie ike. We are winning all over. We are winning all our enemy, both internal and external, must be defeated. Yes, so we are defeating them. No matter what Nigeria government think they are doing, they can never win this case, and they are not winning. Now, I said that I'm going to go out of what is on my topic before I will go into what I have on the topic also. Listen, you know, when they tell you that in Finland, they bring the Abakrawa person, Sonny Abakrawa, they bring him on television to talk to Biafran people. He said that the media is the power. They never know. They didn't see Edodos Biafra TV coming. They didn't see Humble Lion coming. They didn't see Kelena TV coming. They didn't see Rosé coming. They thought it's only Ugo 247 and the True Survivor. They thought it's only two. So now on their own, for him to look at Shiamaka Jere, look at himself, Sonny Akwarawa, look at Agadiwa Baby Petty, and some others, I don't know their name, or even on S space, they think that with this that they can conquer. They don't know that Chukwu Okike Abiyama has kept people waiting for a time like this to come. That is why they are crying. Moreover, the Adando show, the bandits, the terrorists in France, is crying. They are going to carry out Sabakra Kingdom. Come. Look at the Ramma, who is Sabakra Kingdom. Look at the Ramma today. You will know where she belongs and where she's supposed to be. So they don't know that that Simon is coming. They don't know that Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who said that if human being cannot praise me, that I will raise stone to praise me. So we are the stone. And that is why they cannot do anything. Listen. Whatever they are doing today, Hannah's government. Do you know that I got in contact with somebody who believe on them? And after we, in this country where I am, after we have sit down for over 2 hours today, that is why I was doing the broadcast late. After we take 2 hours, I take 2 hours to let us talk. And he finally said, I pick 1 or 2 points in what we discussed today. And he turned back and said, yes, that you are, that things I said is right though. That he never see it on this perspective, that he's only see that this is a woman. How can a woman be a leader of a country? And how can this woman control us and be the one giving us authority? A woman I can marry and put in my house. Do you see how the only thing that is getting him angry? And when I start telling him a country that woman did best, that when Germany was Germany, a woman ruled for over how many years? Some countries today, woman is their president. Some countries, woman is. Do you ask him in time of Joe Biden, who is the vice president of Joe Biden? It's not a woman. He doesn't even know. And God save me. I bring a video of that convention that they went for Ukraine, where the woman was saying that it's an inalienable right for you for your human rights, for your self-defense. So this is an inalienable right when it's come to white. When it's come to black, racists comes in. That is why they are doing what they are doing us today. That is truth. Now we don't look at your face, we tell you the truth. But we are going to be here to get it right. Maz also said, yes, you are right, Maz. When I was talking about that if Mazi Simon Ekpa could have stepped away to any country, mentioning where he's going, that Finland could have given Nigeria states expo of where he is, so they will go there and kidnap him. That is why Obato did not travel to any country nearby Africa here, because they will set a trap there, they will kidnap him. Before he even landed, they will kidnap him, and nothing will happen. Like what is happening today. So when you look at this thing that is going on, you see how Nigeria manipulates their way by using what they have to get what they want. What do they want? They want Obato to take away from us, so the movement will scatter, like the way Nigeria government pressurize and get Mazi Simon Nnamdi Kanu, and they think that the movement of the independence of Biafra will stop. They don't know that is when they put fuel on a little light and it generates up. That is the truth. So that is why when I sit and look at all these people and what they are doing, I say, wow, is it who you are? And that is how people think you can get it right. Oh no, this way you will never get it right. So my people, my Biafran people, understand the time we are into. That is one of the times I will say our government should go and negotiate with some countries. This oil that everybody want to share from it, that even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that we are going to give many countries oil free, because now that we want the light to shine to many worlds, many countries that we are going to. That is what they used to lobby every country today, and they hate we Biafrans, and they never accepted us. And also, there is one thing that is the main problem I discovered after that Pan-African program with Dr. Ngozi Arabeze and that man from Kenya who interviewed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and also Mazi Simon Ekpa. He said that the killings that is happening in Biafra land was never submitted to any group, to all this African Union, African Bajoko, and all these people. That is just we are shouting, ranting. Do you know why it's like that? Because those that they are leading this movement, if you accept Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and some people who are reasonable, who followed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and John Simon Ekpa today in Biafra government, all every other person are doubts, are illiterate. Itikonkom kahab. They are all itikonkom. They cannot write. They can't. That is why these documents is all this why was not. It's now that all these things that they are here. That is why when you present matter of Biafra, there's some union with it. That is why sometimes I don't blame them, because there is no evidence. The present world where we are living with evidence. What is there? What is the evidence? They see it. We think that they are seeing it, they are hearing it. No, it's not like that. Oh. I have learned how that witness must be involved, evidence must be involved in what you are doing for the world to hear about it. So you see all this Biafran child, just not Biafran child. You see Ken Guru. Do you think that thing he's doing, the proper authority was no? People, he goes to the proper people like him. That is where he end up. So where all the I'm asking myself, so all this time I was in Biafra land and shouting, Enyanyi Biafra mobero ganyeme ya kodema, Enyanyi Biafra mobero Chukwu kikanye na yo na biko Enyanyi Biafra mobero. Among the Mila like we had all other documented to the EU, other documented to the African Union, no other documented to the UN. That we think that they are seeing it because it's on social media. Do you see the way they win us somehow? The people that we are calling, are they not seeing? They are waiting for us to bring the evidence to them. That's what they are waiting for. Tell me, is it Chinasa Nworu who refused to review himself? We take it there now. He's only the one that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu submitted. And some areas submitted, and he does submit to all the appropriate authorities there. It's now that every everything that is happening is being documented and be presented. That is why we are winning. Forget the Schneider. Finland has spoiled themselves. And for me, I will never forgive Finland until I die. By touching Obatobi, by taking him away, and they kill thousands of people from that time till today. Finland is no longer that country I said that they want to build in Biafra land. Tofia, a country that is corrupt. A country that betrayed the right of the English because of their want material thing. That is who Finland it is. That is who the story it is. He only wants to come to make Finland better, not the world, by keeping Maz Simon. And he wants to build how many mega something he wants to build. And he thinks that with that he has come to arrived. He's never arrived. Because what he's doing to himself is what he don't know. So it's now that the movement of Biafra is getting on the stage. Obatobi is leading there, Mazan Kali is leading in Africa. That is how it's going. And the documents are submitting here and there. The witness, the evidences. I heard it from that man from Kenya on that program with the Tongozi Arabes, that all these things, there is no witness. That is only witness that even him submitted about Ambazonian and Biafran people, that we that are shouting since all these years. That is why I told you, Biafra restoration is all about politics. We have to play the politics on top of the world and prove to the world that we can smack the world on this by submitting all this evidence, all these witnesses. That what happened. That is the way. That is why when I listen to those and the government, the intonation of the English they use, that is the intonation they use and get freedom. Not this one I'm saying now. This one, maybe they would not even understand me. Because even in the member, I'm got a joint. Or what do Ganyan? Or women. No, cut and joint. Mujile goes in them all my language. But to those who are there to get that language they are hearing, they are in the government right now and they are doing the needful. Our deputy prime minister there, so I thank you for doing what we are doing. Also, they can bring a way. Oh, by an apple about to answer about the money. No, even until the again, I say, I lie to a pocket. He will make him. But when she said it, one no flow. That's why I said that we can never use Igbo language to get Biafra because now they booze Zotan where's Obute. We are going to have a platform because she's speaking in Igbo language. Foul. The word from now even happen to everyone or Gafre, more from our church. This one is laughing here. They will laugh with her and they passed away because the message was not delivered. When I said I want to be using Igbo language, I said after I read the book, they said after reading one book, I said no. This is not the way. Nobody, even some Africans who understand my English, even some Biafra, even some one Nigeria, even some people that need to understand it, that they will not understand. So now we will one bozo zota and where zobute. Esu Igbo bute. Mba izota ihe anyị na-azọ. Why na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-eji Igbo present all his programs? That is the question I ask myself, and I begin to rethink. That we cannot, that when we are speaking this Igbo language, we are talking to ourselves alone because the other man wants Igbo brothers, Igbo people to follow. That is why, and even at that Igbo, listen to Igbo, the other man now. So, gang gather Simon now. So, one make a difference. Gang ke kai report on us. Gang ke Biafra is on us. Gang ke ma assembly on us. Gazen could go 247. Gang ke choose. If one year was in the list of those who know how to speak Igbo, or ma so Igbo, ma so Igbo hapro jahia. Ikpuru mkpi gafe ihe ahụ na-esi ka ọ na-esi from all her entire life ihe efu ọ na-eme na abịa ihe ọ na-eme and ọ ya ma o ji bụrụ na onwe ikwu ma onwe ibe in Biafra land ni ajụrụ nna ajụ ala Biafra ọ na-akpa afọ jụrụ ya ajụ onye dakpara ya pụrụ n'ụlọ kemgbe overgetting from 2001 to now over how many years dị ọrịa ha abataba ọmakwa na ebe ọ arụọ meza chụpụ nwa ahụ n'ụlọ nwa ya ha ajụrụ ya otu nne ala nna ya si wee jụ ọ sị na asị ya gwa family osu ya pụtara Island Chika Medic, onye ma onye ma afọ Chika Medic. Ọ dị ha gwara, ọ dị ha ifuru. N'ihu akwụkwọ anya ala agbe enwe ọla amagharị. o chefuola nwa enwe afụka m ụzọ ka m gbobiwe otu nwa enwe n'iru mgba atụlere nke ikpeazụ a. Biafra Unite agbaala ọsọ. Biafra Unite agbaala ọsọ. Afọ ya bụ ọsọ jee na ọ bọchala n'ihi na ọ chọrọ ka ya dị ọra mma la Emmanuel o Remi Juice ote ntụ ote pawuda onye amụmụ ụga. Ọ chọrọ ka ya na ha na ha rụkọba na ndokwana grupu nke ha ji edo grupu Ifeonwu biko ebe ka nọkwa today. Ndị a na-eji ihe mere na-amụta ihe ha jụọ onwe ha today ebe ka Ikenga Agụ nọ, ebe ka Biafran Child nọ, ebe ka Emma Mmezu nọ, ebe ka Chinasa Nwohi nọ, ebe ka where is their level today? This is those people who are here, but they think that their voice is what the world is happy to hear. Ewele Ogenede ndị bayis na-adabere na-arụ ube wee rachaa ntụ. Ịma na iru ube n'ọkụ nwanne gị na ọzọ na-esi ya ịracha ntụ. Udo dịkwara gị anya nation. Indeed we are winning. Yes, Maz, we are winning. True, we are winning. Ije said Mazi ekere olu eke. There is technology to interpret it to them. If they don't understand Igbo, don't they see? If they don't see, don't they hear? Forget. Don't see. There is one thing about all these things that we are doing. That is the truth. You look at how Mazin Nandekano addresses issues and how Batobi addresses issues. That is one thing. You have to understand something from this area, this angle. Because now anyone actually has not, if you want to, EJ na Rome, you behave like Rome. That's what you are working. You see, when see, what we are looking with what is, we want America to recognize us. When time now, EJ interpret. When time EJ interpret, they want to interpret that particular one. But through to the Ekron, anyone who Igbo about the people in Kaya, just Robbie and Hobble for how much? One is you. Because all these things has reason why they are happening and why we need to listen. Today, you can see all is happening. A lot is happening. And inside us that is happening, we as Biafran people must do what? Stand on the truth. And we must do what? Defend our land. We must do what? Protect our people. See, whenever you see this individual gossiping and make mockery of themselves, I want to make she and class of Shamaka Jerry, Edging up one penta. Onye barrier back Aliambo, one barrier like Huji, Brumokada, and Waga Borgame. But Tiga, Bagala, hello, game, my man, no one cock across if one year. Ejideli abụọ ya ejiri ute ọmụọnyara. Ọ bụ na ụmụ Biafra na ha ncha niile bụrụ nwaanyị eziokwu ma ọ leruo anya ihe niile na-eme na enwere izi na o ji wee na-eme. Ihe na-eme all this that is happening, there is a reason why all these things are happening. When it's come to this movement, we are on a stage where we need government right now because everything we have ever wanted, everything. What is that thing somebody who is going to school is looking? A day of graduation. In the movement of Biafra, are we never graduate? For how long are we going to wait to graduate? How many carryover we want to have? And how many classes do you want us? You want the government to also? You want them to put primary 7 for you before you understand. We need to graduate, and we have graduated. If it is a vote, we want primary when we are in Bridge. Immediately we won your primary, you stay on that name of that party and won your primary election. Next is for you to move to once you win, you take people that you have used, those who believe in you, those who you trusted when you are in your primary election, and swap into as a president of a country, and you rule the name of the country. We have won the election. Over 50 million votes was being given to Biafra when we are in the Fato, for them to go and re-declare independent state of Biafra, not to go and re-declare Bridge. You see, why I strongly believe that these people sold over to Obia is that they want Finnish government to use that name Bridge as a group of people and see that Obato Obia Simon Eba is leading a group of people. I ask a question. Over 1,000 people who went for Finland to go and declare Biafra and protest in the land of Finland, are they terrorists? Do they look like people they are inciting? Or do they want, when they come, do they tell you that leave him, he is not leading any individual group? Now, the way you, Finland, fight with Russia and get you independent is what he's doing. That is why I play you a video where he's cutting all his ties with Nigeria and denounced to be a Nigerian. And he said, the only thing I'm here is to fight and liberate my Biafran people and restore independence of Biafra. Is it why you arrested him? He's our prime minister. When you fight, how did you go, Finland? Did you just fold your hand and get it? Did you wear white and be marching on the street and they give people independent Finland president? Chai, now I know maybe this their president was not there when their forefathers supported Biafran people and when they fight for their own independence. Imana ndị bias na no mmadụ bịa nara gị machine maọbụ moto ka ọ ga-esi wee nye ọkụ ga-egosi na ọma ahụ ofu ego na-eji agbanye ya fuel na ọma ahụ ofu ego na-eji gote n'ụta ya etinye n'ime. This is what Finland never knew. So this present Finland people you are seeing now, they don't know what their forefathers went through to get where they are today. That is why they want money over independent of their own citizen. That is why Alexander Stubb, the president of Finnish, want to make the world a better place by intimidating Biafran people, by arresting them, putting them in absolute confinement where to breathe becomes a problem. Because he wants money, because he needs the world to know them. What I just said here, I see Biafra again. I salute you, okay, ZK and EJ Glitters. Oh, Madam EJ and Kanye here. Madam EJ, I greet you so much. Thank you for coming in. You always on my platform. Thank you so much for encouraging me to put in those words that when I read, I think about it and also comment about it. Thank you so much for what you are doing, standing on the truth and giving your voice. If you're on this comment section, you never heard about EJ Glitters' voice, go to Mazi Humble Lion. Every morning, over 5 hours, she will stand there and she will narrate things and make you to understand why she is doing what she is doing. From Eziunwa, Onyoma, all must help Biafra. Yes, so they are helping Biafra already. Biafra is winning. So, hey, Afro Mommy Ngozio Maureen, thank you so much. Thank you. I greet you. You're welcome. Thank you. Now, if you look at what is happening in Nigeria government today, Finland, is it what you want? Is it how you bring yourself down? Today, people like Sweden has sanctioned Finland, the president of Finland, because of, they say, we saw you with a terrorist leader, Shetima. Why not other countries join and sanction him also? Why not? Why are they waiting? Let's see. Dr. Ngozo told you right there in Finland that let us see how this game we play. Nigeria government, terrorist, Finland government, intimidation, and the Biafra government who values life, who will make Africa to everybody to know to give a respect to human life, and life will have respect. We will see how this game is going to play, and it's playing. Finland, learn your lesson from what is happening in Nigeria courts. That thing they told you is a lie. That is that Oge Nkere and the man Madu Abu, the senior advocate of one Nigeria, that Petty made us understand that he is a senior advocate of one Nigeria. They are telling you. Look at how they are lying to you. That's all but they sent a letter with his writing. And when he's sending that letter, Imam Maduabo was in that detention with him. So Obatobia did not sign. Then Imam Maduabo has to sign the letter. Even DOS can do better more than you people. Because DOS will do it, they won't put Mazen on the kind of signature. They will do that he asking us a room or chicken to sign. No, they will sign it by themselves and present it. You see how proud they are on their own. But look at this Ndi Ili Gonso. Ndi Omune question Mama Dwabo. Because Ogun Kere has nothing to offer. That is why now he will be there as the ATM, the money making machine with Biafra money. And today I don't know how he's making the money again. Do you understand? That is why he cannot sign. Because he's not the one. He's like when Nigeria government puts Nnamdi Azikiwe as ceremonial president, Ogun Kere is a ceremonial ATM. That is who he is. It's Imam Maduabo and Sonia Bakrawa. They are the one controlling the affairs of that their shenanigan of bridge they are doing. The black market FALLBACK FULANI bridge. That is who they are. In conjunction with the Adando Osho, Radio Rama, the terrorist bandit in Finland who are terrorizing the Biafran people. I don't know what you call them, but for that is what she is. That is exactly what she is on my own side. So that the people that will look at people wash in aka see what they know how well wash. People wanna attack or see what that man get where attack. People any manuang has in your hand look how where manuang. Is it the people you want to be seeing yourself with? Oh, I remember one thing. Mazen Nandekano said, when they find out that you are not their level, and they have tried to drag you down to their level, if they cannot do, they will start gossiping, they will start blackmailing you. Our brother, our sister, as you said, her name now is Ada Virus. Please, it's virus in the post that sent him, because for he can never, if he's on come to us, we are not treating cancer. The government, I said, if there is no second chance in this government, because of the second chance, somebody like me called my Simon neighbor through go 247 and call go to under the same call. I said, we just no come. I said, please forgive Chiamaka Jerry. See, when we are on ground, we are somebody. Forget the power. No one can see a mother Hasna. A brave soldier is he who run and live, come back to fight tomorrow. One night, I can't check one email. I can't appear an email. But we will not go into details. I beg to on behalf of Chiamaka Jerry, I beg you go 247. I beg Mazos no Konko. Also Gaddafi. These people that I beg, please forgive him. When he walked away, better than walk with Edu. So it's not today. That is why, for me, one day, on my hand as Angubamo Fumba, Okwema, or Gigi and Kane, Bibu Fefe, one Mbubi and Babo also channel bank. That is how I live. Keys in them now, Manakeva government. So if this government ever implement to all these satanic people that's come in this Biafra movement, they say we have forgive one person. Or like now, this government said they have forgive a Judith Osazo and bring him back inside the government. Believe me, I'm the government you tomorrow morning. What is you? Because on your brame Bahama Kamumbo. On my me, on your brame Bahama Kamumbo. And then I made Jobo. And I made Joe Teben Namuju. That's the what I do to Sazia, but I am going to do to Sazia for now. Mazme Bono, more can they plead, more can they who or believe when I visit or Biafra, or I don't know. But in this government tomorrow, we're saying that any of one position. I'm not a government here, and I'm going to you. A man had a short down for of declaration of independence of Biafra. For me, there will be no forgiveness, there will be no second chance. And Robert told you said that. No born no one against so well no na government here. Even medically I go there. One no pa hoiria. On a messinya ano no ko ụmụaka na-egbu ụga na-edo kpọrọ okenye nwaanụ ndị nwe ihu ọrụ ewuregi ihu ọrụ ha. And ọbata obi ma mmadụ ọla aji ihu ọrụ. Ọbata obi knows how many they are. Ihe ji asị bụ na nke abụzị nke na-agbazi onwe anyị now. There will be no second chance. See, when I was serving the zoo, and when I come to the level of a commander, and I give you instruction, you refuse to carry it, or you carry it when I know that you're with double mind, and you are finding a way to let's overall CP to know that I am not doing my job very well. I will first put you in prison for some 2 days. After that, nearly suspension 2 weeks. Even if I knock you 2 weeks, your name na gonna. Ela. When I have a number, mother, she will carry you. Hold you with them like na buggy. No, Bonnie, Bonnie, Imo State, not one negacho. Jeba, Paibon prison, never and corner. Oh, Bonnie, boy, and Ambra, not one negacho. Jebe Kalaba neba nka wanne gini mo isi Kalaba na acho wanne gidi aba Anambra na ono na prison obu na ono na underground o de na mgbako ono na nke dị n'Awka. Go and check. Obu no n'ime this area ki tu ke chairman na ndị lawyer adị afọ aka ekwu okwu ha. Makwe na-esi Anambra buru mmadụ bula ya Abuja straight. Ebe ka ichi eje. And in ịbata na Anambra state ya na all the ground enwe nke dị na Ọzọbụ. Go there and check your people from Aduwe from Akwa Ibom. Before if ndị nke na edebra Anambra, a man had a brana case ha bụ minor na ndị nke baka ata ha hapụ ebe. Ma ọ bụ ndị nke ha chọrọ na ya n'olu ha n'ụwa. Go to this area na akpọsịrị. Nwanne ihe na-eme o. Do you know how many of Biafra now want a prison every blessed day? Underground prison. Oh, when cable now will take it now. You see, you so to upon our wall. Key see a ton of all no angle and ton no two. Get when you turn one. And when you couldn't have one cheat to another. All you do not straight. And whenever I do no straight for you do not have fog of your tap when you have or turn on go at all. Oh my God. And when the butcher wound, and when cable about the food now, one the door and on your everybody or be here to sass where Momu Biafra. No, cause child, that goes here, means you now. This is the right time to support, to have a government, to support the government who are going to defend you and I. What and goes Moreno, one or the journey, my young one journey. How come when you go so near our walk? We have just 2 years, 2 years and enjoy what they have. But now I'm young, bigger. Or one more food, bro. When my father was not coming, I'm going to look at them and say, yes. Not from the more Judy Bev, na mojo, na Maya, and MNG, if them one name in the Biafra is so near, my babu, my way to any moment. Oh, but Mazin and the kind of cinnamon now, Banyam, Mbawa will be hen, or Kentucky hen. After kidnapping of Mazin and the car, one day hen. I did I know for only have a name from Ketro Piat, one half from Ketro Bishop. Obo mmadụ si mgbe ebuturu m na aka na m DOS then mgbe ebuturu m ọbụ mgbe ndị mmadụ ha na-achụ ntasị n'isi mmụọ dị ka isi anụ a na-achụzi mmụọ okwu na platform ma Simon Ekpa na 1 December on the program I said it. Biafran child come for me with his squad. He couldn't get me. He wore my junior brother. How can I prison? How can I want to wrote that? So I know why he's spending me. I know why I am crying. I know why I'm supporting the government because I have worked the government. I have been in a government. I have contest councillor. So I know where he's spending me. Why I want this government to make sure I go Biafra land and deal with those who dealt with me, because they will come to court of Biafra and tell me why they did it. Why they treated me in that way? Why they shot my brother dead? I want it. But do you know that many people on DOS, they have right to their will that they are not coming back in Biafra land again? Another Orama she's not coming. Another Orama grave is in France. That is why she's doing what she's doing. She has made up her mind. That's her grave is there. That is why for me, Madam Gozi, that's when the USB government, that this is the right time. That is my topic today. That this is the time we have to have a government for Biafran people that is going to be a hope and going to restore our dignity. It's going to give us freedom. It's going to make human rights to become a human right, not by races. Yes, and they went to Ukraine after they have waited. A lot of things spoiled in Ukraine. It's your level right for self-defense. But when a black man, when Biafra man rose up, it becomes what? Terrorism. It becomes inciting his people. It becomes using his handle, his social media to cause violence. But when they are doing it, it's not. When Russia and Ukraine are doing it, why do they not say they are inciting violence? It's not the social media because of we are black. They think they can continue pressing us down, but in this government, nobody will press you down. When we are in bridge and their marker in Canada has a case, I hope you know what this government did. Do you think it's Ogenkere did it? That time. It's PM and those who are handling their affairs with Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. They are the one who put documents down. We must be serving the document. If you are in Biafra land watching me, make a video. Try to make a video. Even if you are in your room or living in upstairs, you don't need to show your face. Just put your camera, tag it on the glass, leave it there. You recorded everything without coming down. Anyone you recorded has been recorded. The world wants evidence of what they did to Biafran people. The world wants evidence how they are maltreating us, how they are killing us. That is what the world wanted. Nothing more than that. Continue standing. You see, the time of Biafran war, that's a young man that this Fulanis hold, and the government hold on their hand, or denying being a Biafra. They see what can kill him. So for you who are denying yourself being a Biafra, you will let for their eyes. I forget being Yaman. Peter will be in Yaman. And he's doing his shenanigan today. Have you ever heard Peter Obi talk about Masin and the Kano Scott case? But if anything happening or not, he will be the first person, he will fly. Because I come to realize that he's not from Anambra. He's either his father or his mother is a Fulani. That's why he's always run to his people. That is why you see Cubana chief priest today working for Nigeria government. And you know what he wants. That is why I said that if you keep Cubana chief priest, keep another Rama, I will take Cubana chief priest and treat him like an enemy. But another Rama, before you thought you are working, that we are fighting for Biafra. But he's not, because Jalode Orama has never resigned. Jalode Orama, I have been saying this. I'm going on your comment section. I have called you to talk about it. You shot me. You called me online. Jalode Orama, why are you still a vice president of Igbo World Congress till today? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a member of Igbo World Congress. Mazen Simon is a member of Igbo World Congress. Why are you still there till today? Why are you still talking? What are you doing there? It's my question. So, my fellow Biafrans, a lot of things is happening. That is why in the believe when I pray Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Chubu Okabiam, Menoga Biafra, where Biambamba, Nanya Takwana Naho. Upon a servant and the government, Matan Aomu Bata now full. Jenny prison. If we boom working on Mama, go in there, careful. You will go to him now. Well, him and our name. Let's all listen to Ejimako. I have a reason.
When you know extradite, when you know go through legal process.
This is from BBC.
Bring back to Nigeria. When you go by night, still I'm like thief, come back, then you go say you go try and say that kind of thing no day possible under Nigerian law and under international law. And now so I dey talk since last year July. So today I dey happy say for appeal don't validate that. So
what will be the next step for now? Is this the judgment now? It means say Nnamdi Kanu go come up for DSS detention.
So the judgment now, the process we say we'll go get the certified copy of the judgment, we'll serve the DSS, and then in a from there I ain't go home. Because I discharge an acquitted, me say he no get case to answer again. So there won't be any other in trial. Remember last July I granted an interview to BBC where I said that there is going to be trial within trial and that Nnamdi Kanu will not undergo any trial.
You see, this is what I want us to hear. That Allah Ejimako said is that since last year, June, that is going to be trial after trial. Today, what is happening is trial after trial. But today, they said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu won the case of trial after what? Trial. But you know, Nigeria government, there was one thing I was asking for. If this council of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should monitor very well, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will win them. But the question is, are they going to poison him like the one Nigeria government is doing? The lawyer must be up and doing at this time. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu must be secured and be granted. Because Nigeria government can do undo. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, see, they are even leaving part of the case I want them to treat, because in the first place this judge supposed to present this. Who went to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in 2015? Who went to go and buy him there? Who is those armies? That is where I thought this matter could have started. But anywhere, anyhow it's going, we are winning the case. Because I said it can only be delayed, but it can never be denied. But in the midst of not being denied, the life of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu must be granted more now, because his life is more in danger than before. Because I know Nigeria government. I know. In Nigeria government, where they will use a son of a poor man to exchange a crime of a son of a rich man. If we are not taken, they will kill the poor man's life and say he has died. The matter has closed. That is what Nigeria government did, and that is how they are working. When you listen to Aloy Ejimako, the only way I play is that trial after trial. This man foresaw it coming. Today, what is happening? Trial after what? Trial. So for today, the case of trial after trial, Mazen Kanu has won that one, including the previous three. They agreed that he has won. So it has making it 4. And Nigeria has never. Nigeria, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu 4. Nigeria 0. That is where but we should not jubilate until we see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out of this dungeon, out from court with his health complete, with no story, no attach of anything. We must pray for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, for the enemies, for their poison not so manifest over him, for him to put more confusion in the midst of all these enemies today. Because those who are going to make this thing is the Igbo Biafrans. Do you think that that Carol White is happy today to see Mazda and Carol coming out. He's not. Do you think that Benjamin is happy today? Benjamin Madubu, do you think he's not? Do you think that Chike Dozemi is happy that Mazda and Carol will win? He's not. Do you think that Chinasa Wohi will be happy? All these DOS members, they are not going to be happy. So they are because you remembered when Chinasa Wohi was giving Nigeria idea of what they would do. They have bad months in Nandekano. Yes, we could have shout and cry for 3 months and everything will be gone. Now I recall and I remember what they are up to. So Chukwu Okabiama protect Mazen Nandekano. His life is in your hand. So far, Nigeria government, actually for 7 days, could not take away his life. Nobody will take away his life. And I also believe in what Prophet Igila said, that Mazen Nandekano is above human destruction, that no human being will destroy him. And that is where I want to rest this particular case and leave it for that side. I ask you, Okabiama, to take care of Mazen Nandekano. We have given him his your son. Do whatever you want to. I know there is no difference between what Job passed and what Mazen Nandekano passed. For those who are church goers, for those who read Bible, and those who understand the history of Job, if they ask you the sufferings of Mazen Nandekano, you know that Satan did everything to Job, but God, do not take his life away. Do not touch his life. So Chukwu Okabiama has said that nobody will touch Mazen Nandekano's life, but they can do all manner of things to him. After tying him, turning him upside down for 7 days, he was bleeding. Do you know a man that Chukwu Okabiama give a free that he has to buy it for 1 hour? God, I cried. When I listen to that part, I cry. And when I see this video that is trending, when they use black tapol, I cried, I shed tears on my own because I have a blood. And as soon as I become emotional, I cried throughout yesterday. As we found out I did not come on ASD because my heart was broke. When I see what Mazen Nandekano passes through, I cried. I say, after all this idiot DOS and this black market fallback FULANI bridge and the illiteracy, this compound in social media ranting. Today our land is no longer under siege, it's no longer bleeding. Hey, if you put in the modern Nigeria, Mero only on Pumunni. There are Majiraki, Mero, and feel on Yamu. Ndeni no just they cannot share both home and they are brought. And they make a homeland, the inner show worse because she is not coming. Because FULANI, La France, they are there. They are part of France that these people colonize. They have it today. So I'm talking to you in France. So there are those who house those child. If you say, Banya Ebonnaha, Mali, Buanya Bonnahan, Wokain, inform a group about 15 boys. Mr. Habanareg also knows on a working one. There are 15 boys, Banarege Bakuje, Campo, that goes there, Campo, University of Biafra Liberation Army, also the Henry Well. He never had the opportunity. Le new cook, le anyone, le even at le dinchi. Let me say at Arota, they just try and walk. Hi, Chai, that's why I said, whatever it possesses you, pray before it will conquer you. Because it will first possess you before it's going to conquer you. That is the truth of the matter, my people. Let's go to some videos and see what happened today in court. But I think that all of us has had it. Sometimes I don't feel like repeating all those videos. I use another different thing on my platform because if Kai Report has showed it and Mass Humble Lion, go 247. So unless those who are not there that time, there was sometimes I have got to play for us to also hear and see what happened. Nigeria government has finished. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has what? Destroyed who? Nigeria government with truth. Today, all the things that they claim that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu accepted, he has become that he was what? Under duress. And I know how it's happening. Let us listen from this platform and see what's happening. Sorry, I touched it and somewhere.
At the end, Biafrans, they were many. Yes, we came on our court today, with the 29th day of May 2025. The court proceedings for today has finished, and the good news to all Biafrans that today's ruling was to the favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Yesterday, you were a witness of DW3CCC. When you claim now, you have interview, now you have interview and coverage in 2015 when they first arrest in there. So our court dismissed you find how it as evidence. Okay, I record them and get the judge, Justice Omoto shot a rule to see that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu under force, under duress. Even here under duress means that now you get the option, either you write it or it was not on your own will, because that arrest they denied him his legal team and they did not allow him to speak to his lawyer. So the judge in charge of this case, a rule go those evidence out of this case. We say adjourn the case to 13th to 16th to 18th to 19th of June 2025.
Because MC was ordered the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu with Nigeria come to an end. The case come to an end. And this case come to an end, and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will win this case.
So, before I go ahead to drop you guys more details. First of all, updates Barrister Aloy Jimakot drop on his verified official Twitter handle just 10 minutes ago after the court sitting. The update reads, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu succeeds on the trial within trial. Trial within trial came yesterday, we completed today that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu succeeded, he prevailed. Yes, on grounds of absence of his counsels during the taking of his statement in 2015. Yes. Just like even put that, it was because of the absence of his legal team. Imagine somebody where deny his legal team and you force him to say what he don't want to say out of his own will. So if I be made on a court, let me go ahead. A similar exhibit previously admitted in evidence was expunged for the same reason. In plain terms, the exhibits were ruled inadmissible. So those evidence, those things that were in a court today, and yesterday was actually ruled out. So can't compare more details as it is on the social media space. This one said, just in court rules in favor of IPOB leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in trial within trial. A significant development. The court has ruled in favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, in the ongoing trial within trial. The presiding judge declared that all video recordings and written statements attributed to Mr. Kanu were obtained under duress. Now force, we are forced, he did all these things. Yes. So let's continue. And in absence of his legal representation, yes, very correct. As such, the court has deemed these materials inadmissible, has quashed all of them. Yes, effectively nullified them as evidence in the case, all ruled out. So let me continue. This ruling marks a major turning point in the trial and raises new questions about the conduct of the investigation and prosecution process. This is a very, very big, heavy step. A very, very big, heavy step. No wonder when you got to one of the major prophets, that the way this case is gonna shock everybody. I'll play you guys this video to watch. One, the spiritual controls the physical. Also, the spiritual controls the physical. And I'll play you guys the video. In plain terms. When it comes to this video the first time, so many people were like, we don't believe in this man of God, blah 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 blah. This is only man of God prophecy. You have to go prophecy and be very accurate. Very, very accurate. And I'll play you guys the video. But before that, listen to this other one. Breaking. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case adjourned to June 13th, 16th, 18th, and 19th, 2025. In a significant development, the court has adjourned the ongoing case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to 4 new dates. June 13th, 16th, 18th, and 19th, 2025. Despite the adjournment, today's proceedings concluded in favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Kudos. So let's go. A positive step that strengthens our pursuit and justice. Yes. This progress fuels our determination as we move closer to our ultimate goal, which is his unconditional release. We remain resolute and unwavering. The struggles continue until our leader regains his freedom.
Yes.
Freedom. Biafrans all over the world is celebrating the Biafra Day tomorrow with a peaceful mind, with a happy mind. Tomorrow, we don't lockdown. Tomorrow, May 30th, our heroes and heroines, access day of May, all over Biafra land. So, each celebration, each gathering in a grand style. At least Mazen Abdikano have taken another one step closer to his freedom and to his release. Meanwhile, guys, once you this other video, go on look at Onyamumas qualify and go. Man, so many people in the comment section were saying all these men of God, black men who just now quite famous. Watch the video, give me how this case is going to go. Also, that case will be dismissed, squashed, and Mazen Abdikano will be free. Yes. Also, watch the video. I'll be right back.
Because MC was ordered the case of Mazen Abdikano with Nigeria come to an end. The case come to an end. And this case come to an end, and Mazen Abdikano will win this case. But there's a part that we must pray for the peace of God to reign in the entire universe and also in the entire Nigeria and other part of the what's called the Biafran Bight and the Biafran region. We must pray this prayer that the peace of God must reign. And also in this winning of this court case that the Lord has revealed to Major Prophet of God to see it from the inception, from the beginning of the matter. Because the matter did not start when Major Prophet saw it and prophesied it and began to prophesy it one by one, step by step, follow by follow, day by day, until this time that the Major Prophet has come to this point of this case. The Lord said at this point, a man is going to win. And when he wins, there's only a fine. When this fine comes, there's going to be a lot of issues that will still unveil. But the prayer we need to pray there is that the issue that will unveil for peace. Let the issue not unveil for trouble here and there. Because there's called spiritual dicyness in this matter. Because we follow spiritually and we follow physically to look at things the way they are going in the realm of the spirit. Because everything that was happening in the physical realm, the Lord God Almighty will do nothing except He has first of all revealed to His servant, the Major Prophet of God, to look at it. I don't care what you think about it. I don't care what you say about it. If you like, you agree with me. You like, don't agree with me. But if I be a prophet, what I say will surely come to pass the way the Lord has revealed to Major Prophet of God. Because in the realm of the spirit, I'm so sorry, the people who are now the winner of this game.
Yes, so this is for me. This is one of the prophets I always listen when it's coming to this. Some of his things that he's doing. But I want us to know this. Biafrans, Mazen Abdikano is winning, and for proceedings of yesterday and today, he has won. This has made it the fourth one that the court had not accepted that he has won, and said Nigeria what 0. Now there is something. As we are moving to celebrate in Washington DC tomorrow, and for the day of our hero and our heroines, please, we should also be prayerful, because Nigeria government is unpredictable. Nigeria government is what? Unpredictable. So we all must do what? Focus and also pray as we are stepping into the hero and heroines tomorrow day. Remember that it's going to be a total lockdown in Biafra land. It's going to be a total lockdown in all the 40 states of United States of Biafra. If you are among the 40 states of Biafra, you must sit down tomorrow. Pray for our dear nation that these people died for. That this our hero and heroine, they died for United States of Biafra, not Bridgie. They didn't die because of Bridgie. They died fighting for United States of Biafra. That is what I want you to get in your head this evening. They died because of what? United States of Biafra. They did not die because of Bridge. We are not celebrating the hero and the heroines in the name of Bridge. We are celebrating for them to know that we are declared the independent state of Biafra. That war that made them die, we have accepted it and we have accepted it and we have renewed it and we have given it a name. And on that name they died for is what we stand for. That is what? United States of Biafra. No going back. Sit at home tomorrow. Every Biafran must be under lock and key tomorrow. If Obona is in his singing a word, the putation, only sin and go dear, the putation at Biafran is like I tell you, good like if an good deal as you. Biafra. We are winning, but we will not be carried away. We are monitoring Finland for case of Abatobie. Also, tomorrow is Friday. They might try to bring him out tomorrow to do their shenanigans. But if Nigerian government cannot win, Finland, I know what you are waiting. You are waiting to see the way the third case of Mas Nanikan. So from there you can learn because Nigeria has become your master, who you collect money from, and you want to obey what they ask you to do, and you are doing that. So we are waiting. We are watching. The United States of Biafra is watching Finland and what they want to do. It's not gonna be as usual. It's gonna be very tough for Finland. Finland will regret ever arresting Mas Simon but detain him and deny him all his right for over 3 to 7 months or 6 months right now. Even Norwegian, nowhere they don't do their own fast and bring Jayaba out. So their COS could have gone when they and see them. If their COS went to see them, with not the acting prime minister, not every other person, why our own is going to be different? Our own, is it supposed to be different? The answer is no. We have to use the same method that every other person is using. Even though when it's come to this, Obatobia and Jayaba always do the same thing. They have believed in one thing. In Finland, first time, do you not see Jayaba there? And after that, after he has come and we are declared and make alliance with Biafran people, they went ahead to arrest him. But today, what is happening in Amazonia? They are winning also. The condition they want is what Cameroon must accept it, and the Nigerian government must accept all the documents that present them that we have rejected our Biafra. They have to leave our land, whether they like it or not. That is why I told you that the only thing that will free us now is this government. Simon is this government. We are no longer in the era of individual. We are in the era of United States of Biafra, and this is the time we need what? We need Biafra. This is the time we need a government that leads his people. We need a government that cares for his people. We need a government who can stand for his people. That is what we are doing right now. So whoever that is telling you another different thing, please do not pay attention. Do not go there tomorrow because of they come to make mockery of themselves. What are you going to hear tomorrow? Ngozi for Fulani, the chief terrorist. Ngozi Fulani, chief of Babago, chief of this. Are you not tired of hearing those things? They are irritating when you are hearing because you know that all they are saying is pure lie. You know it by yourself that thing they are saying is what is lie. So that's why I'm telling you, you don't have to waste your time. There is many platforms where you will log in tomorrow to understand what is happening. Where are those platforms? Go to S handle, they are there. Come to YouTube, you will see Biafra Voice, you go 247. Come to YouTube, you will see Biafran True Survivor. You will see Kai Reports tomorrow. You will see Ada Simon. You will see Eze Kunason official. You will see Biafran Ezedos. He will be there. You will see Mazi Rose. He will be there. You will see Mazi Kelena. He will be there. These are those. You will see Biafran is at home. Biafra is our home. I'm going to also be streaming all these things. So with the platform where you will listen via what is happening tomorrow is plenty. But you who are in the comment section have one thing to do. What is that thing? You must like the program. You must share the program to Facebook. To where? To your TikTok. To where? To your S handle. To where? To all the social media you know that is existing. Please, want to bombard social media. Social media is supposed to catch fire tomorrow because of this our first embassy that is coming out tomorrow and the 3-in-1 event program. The enemies don't have it. They don't know how to organize it. That is why they are crying. They don't know how to organize. That is why they are crying. They don't know what they will say. That is why they are crying. They don't know what to do. That is why they are gossiping today. I want you to know that. I want to understand. When they come to word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will twist it, or even as Simon, they will switch it and take the one they like. That is how they do. But Obatobie told you, those who are linking information out and those who are sabo, Arama is number one. If he point to you. So if it is today, you are not listening to this, you are wasting your time. We will listen to voice of Mazi Ugo 247, and after that, we make a closing remark.
The question is this: did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fly to Nigeria? The DSS have denied. The Interpol have denied. The Nigerian government have denied. I will show you something. You see, when a country is based on lies, you can imagine the kind of judgment you're going to be getting from
that is Nigeria. That is who they are.
I want to make I show you how all this their matter started. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped with a British passport.
Yes.
British passport. Make we hear here. Listen here.
Topic is concerning Interpol. They are saying they did not participate in the topic is concerning.
Now, okay, no, here is when Interpol denied any involvement because nobody sensible enough will accept being involved. British, you see British, they are the people that kidnapped and brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. And because of this, Kenya cannot open mouth to talk when.
Yes, Mazuga, I want you to get here, but sorry, let me tell you something. I have read about this before. British waited for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be in Kenya. They are the one who collide with our Igbo brothers to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and hand him over to Nigeria. This. This is the gospel truth that we all must know without wasting time. So in all this that is happening, having it in mind that is why I said that Finland is a fool. They allow themselves used by British and Nigerian governments by inviting and arresting Simon. Why that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in Britain, bombarding and broadcasting, why did Britain not arrest him? Why did they wait for him to move away to go to Finland before they can arrest him? Do you think about all this? Do you listen about all this? Because all this is happening. You see this case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Britain today are regretting. Why do we even arrest this man and hand him over to Nigeria? They are regretting it. Because he's not with Nigerian passport. He's with what? With British passport. And he was kidnapped all the way from Kenya. That is why Kenya denied, because British are backing them up till today. After kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did you not see the late Bulgaria and the president of Kenya in Britain discussing with them? They went there, they give them and say, shut up your mouth, we will cover you up. Scratch my back, I scratch my back. I scratch your back. That's what they did in the case of Mazi Nnamdi. But today, the case has turned around. That's why I said, no be you who first call police, they win case. No be you who first got called, they win court matter. Because when it's court matter, you must remove statements and what? Emotion. Not attached. You must first reality. Today, the reality has been proven that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has won 4 against Nigeria. Nigeria 0. And he will continue winning. Then now think when this matter will get to the extent of how did you get him and you are the one, DSS, bringing him to court. The matter with that is why I'm not rushing the lawyers. I like the way they are players if they know what they are doing. In this religion of Mazen and the can kidnapping and bringing to Nigeria is where the case will close. Watch out. But that date is coming very soon. So do not be panicked, but only pray for Mazen and the can for him not to be poisoned. Because I have tried many ways. I said, God, he asked Satan to do Job all the whole deity that Satan did to Job, but not touch his life. Let it be that is the rule you have placed in Mazen and the can, that and no matter what's happened, they will never touch his life. Do you understand? This is the area that I want us to understand, and that is why I said that we need to hear from Mazubu 247 to remind us here. Interpol has denied, DSS has denied, and today DSS are the one bringing him to court. And we deny that they don't know. He did not arrest him. So he will tell us whether he just disappeared and enter inside underground. The time is coming. So let us pipe low and be watching the national government is doing. They will see where it will end. Freedom at last with Biafran flag is what I want from us in Nandika and Simon. So as we have already declared, they will come and join us and move the mountain. 3 heads are better than 1. 2 heads are better than 1. We need more of these, our leaders, for them to come. So let the world know that what we are doing is the legacy they keep on us. That is why that the mandate when Master Kanu said we will declare Biafra, the government will form our army, all these things has been done. How could he come back and go and join those who are on the ground? How could Master Simon comes out and join those who are fall back instead of those who have tried to register embassy in Washington DC? That the template he has laid is what Dr. Moses Abezi used, and that is what the government is working for. From me, from you, Biafra. Because then I am by this time tomorrow. Ekele mo no Biafra sia do na mma. Chukwu oka bia ma gozie mba ina na eme. Ka anyị na-azọ nyokwu na our program tomorrow. May Elohim protect and guide us. May he give us sense of understanding. May he never allow our enemy to win us. Ya okwula ka ihe ga-eri anyị bịa maka ihe anyị ga-eri bịa. Mmeri ga-abụ nke anyị ụtụ. Mmeri ga-abụ nke anyị n'ehihie. Mmeri ga-abụ nke anyị na mgbede. Mmeri ga-abụ nke anyị n'abalị. Mo Biafra, Brikwen, from me from here. It's a goodbye. Have a nice day.